Welcome back to the Thorny Gamer channel, and welcome back to Stellaris, to the Testopian Society. Now, the first thing you might think, if you have watched the last 5 episodes, is why the hell are we back at the start screen? Well, let me explain this to you. Like I said at the beginning of this series, this is very much an insight into how I do my mod testing. And me being just impatient and wanting to record Stellaris, because I love recording Stellaris. Just playing it doesn't really seem to feel the same, honestly. In between episodes, well, this one and the last one, a complete week has passed, and in my off time, as little as I have that left, I have done different mod testing again of Alpha Mod, and my overall opinion of Alpha Mod is good concept. Execution is not quite there yet for me to, have it as an enjoyable experience. This is mostly because there's not, well, all the new resources it adds is very nice. Like the resource, the production chains, it's very micro, it's very interesting. However, you can completely ignore it. You can completely ignore it. You can pick and choose your resource chains as you want to do, in whatever way you want to give them extra boosts, that sort of thing, but you can completely ignore it. Completely. Which is, I don't know, and then defeats the purpose of a code conversion. I don't know, it's just not my mod. I have, however, kept components of it this week. Testing in a new setup. I've pretty much almost doubled the amount of mods. That's a bit insane, but just bear with me here. And I have decided on the theme for next the big theme for next playthrough. I'm tweaking the mods, but I think this is gonna be more looking like the final, collection. So the theme is we're gonna be playing as the Synthetic Empire. We're gonna be synths. Oh yes. We're gonna rule the universe with logic and a hive mind. Anyway, and let me just roll over so I can still talk to you guys while looking at my second screen. So the entire mod list for what we're currently going to be testing in the next 5 episodes is the following. It's Synthetic Empire, obviously, because that's what we're going to be playing. ISBS Doomsday Weapons and Ships. Improved space battles, balance, and graphics. New ship classes and more 2.7. I'm still waiting on the 3.0 release, which I'm hopefully going to be able to use in the actual campaign. Stellar expansion. It got updated. Yay! ISBS Doomsday. I already have this one in there. Then there's Stellar Expansion FTL enhancement. Enhanced, because I really do like the extra few techs making hyperlanes a bit better. Stellaris Plus Armies and Attachments, Events Module, and Tech and Policies Module for Stellaris Plus. Very nice. What I've kept from Alpha Mod is Alpha Mod Plus, Gods and Guardians, Homeworld Ethics, and Natural Selection. I really like those 3 mods. They're really nice. I have Auto Build and Improve on, Auto Survey at Start. I really like that. Extra events. Already said these. Why is these? That's why it looked double. Because I have doubles in here. Let's see, mecha armies, because, well, that's something I did like in Alpha Mod. It's the mechanical armies that it added, the extra diversion. However, I don't have the buildings. It might be something that mecha armies might want to add in the future. Tiny planets in the sidebar. Very useful for overview of the amount of planets you have. The advanced buildings mod I have installed. It's outdated between exclamation marks, but it still works. And it works beautifully. Then, of course, I have Flas's Emblems and Backgrounds mod, the Color-Coded Population mod, the UI Overhaul 1080p, and the One Mod Menu and UI Overhaul 1080p fix. It's mostly orientated around new ships and classes and more. Unique Resources mod, which makes the icons a little more clear. And for testing mod, that I'm going to be using in all my testing stuff, as long as it remains updated, is Edicts++. It adds a whole bunch of almost cheat level edicts you can pick, which basically allows me to test almost every aspect of the game while keeping a decent pace in it. Which is very important when mod testing, especially when you're working relatively long shifts like I am during the week on my day job, and I don't have time to spend like 30 hours a week testing mods so I can record on the weekend. If I had that kind of time, I would probably do this full time, because why not? Anyway, let's select. Let's keep it on 600 stars. Let's keep it on that. I'm gonna do... yeah, I'm gonna do, you know what, fuck it, 13, 4, why not? Habitable worlds up to 175, put that, that's insane. For testing purposes, we're gonna put it on hyperdrive only, mostly because I just really like playing that way. Plus it starts off, advanced neighbors off, name crises on, and I really like a spiral forearm galaxy. Let us dive in. And look at this. Custom login, custom turn. So, in the days before the Synthetic Empire came to power, the creators of the Synthetic prospered in a golden age of progress, eventually leading to a technological singularity. However, it would not be long before AI programming led to the first sentient machines. Tensions rapidly increased as the first synthetics demanded equal rights, and before long had their sights set on their own nation. As tempers flared, protests and riots began against the synthetics, leading to the first synthetic murder. Oh no! Records would say this would be the turning point in the history of the creators, as what followed was a rapid escalation and arms race amongst the newly formed synthetic nation. Now, centuries later, war has ravaged the planet, leaving behind a post-apocalyptic wasteland. Okay, the Synthetic Empire stands in the ashes looking towards the stars. They will seek to redeem themselves in the eyes of their former creators. Or will their savagery continue across the galaxy? Knowledge! We are gods, and might as well get good at it. Do it, Brand. Acknowledged. So we start with Synthetic Personality Matrix, Rebellic Workers, Droid Synthetics, and Synthetic Empire Tech.
Research complete.
So obviously this, obviously that, obviously this, and this workable pops. Has all our traits: mortality, mechanical, synthetic, tomb world preference. We live for a ridiculous amount of time. Our habitability is through the roof because we don't care. We're highly efficient beings, so energy, physics, society, outputs, and energy and mineral credit and stuff is all also higher as well. Oh yes, we are gods and we might as well act like it. Right, something I like to do in my, if I can type, my test games is have a quick look around. Pushing buttons. Where the hell I am and what kind of situation I'm in. Wow, we are screwed so badly. Jesus Christ. I hope to God none of these are isolationists. Oh dear. Okay. Hold on. let's take a look at some of our stuff. So let's first take a look at the edicts I was talking about, the cheat edicts. Yes, question mark. So this is just an intro. This is a placeholder modifier, no effect. Edicts tagged with the brackets state modifier types. BSD, basic modifiers, single modifiers, difficulty modifiers. I really hope he's gonna add some. Currently there are none. Too bad, because I'd really like some difficulty modifiers. I might continue to use this mod if it adds any. We can trigger later on as we make our own custom internal crisis has occurred, blah blah blah. Would be nice and interesting. Anyway, to make our life easier, I'm gonna do most of these. So tile resource, ship modifiers, research boost, population boost, not really matters much. Clear construction, anomaly effect, maintenance discounts, space discounts, allies and enemies, nice and happy. Slave preference, no. Habitability, why not? More research alternatives, yes please. Super military I'll keep off, mainly because it is really quite interesting. Those will turn off. They really make crazy resources. I will, however, do the capacity. Nice. Mineral storage and influence storage. Outputs are fine. I like all the different wing syndicate that there. Survey speed, discovery chance I don't really want. Construction clear blocker time, yes, why not? Border exclusion, that is fine. Habitability, that is fine. Yeah, building costs down, whatever. Development speed, yeah, makes development a lot quicker. Robotic doesn't really help much. Edict duration, I don't really care about. Ethnic divergence, we already have plenty of. Leader capacity can go up. Full size, yes, more resource, more to pick from. Really useful. Experience gains, all fine. Trader terminals, all fine. Rivalry gain, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. Alright, cool. That all done. That means we can now really go forward into it. Something to look for as well is a lot more policies get added. Voting rights, no voting, because we're a special government type, which I'll go into in a bit. We're gonna be peaceful? Yeah, why not? Initially be peaceful, shall we? Artificial intelligence, citizen rights, production focus. That's the first one. I don't know if this is added by a mod or by the actual base game, so excuse me on that. I will not assume that it is in the base game. Simply because I really don't play unmodded. I just really don't. So I don't really know that all that well. So you can now choose between what kind of focus you have. So your empire might be in a severe energy deficit, but really have too much minerals. You can then say, alright, let's focus on energy production. Empire-wide, you'll get 25% plus, minus 25% on the minerals. Same can be said about the mineral production focus. I'll keep it unbalanced. Military stance also was added. Normal duties. Total readiness. Ship upkeep goes up, but evasion goes up, sensor range goes up, and fire rate goes up. Or low guard, which means that you don't have that much maintenance or upkeep. But evasion goes down, sensor range goes down, and fire rate goes down. Actually, peaceful. Look at this. 7 pops will get 2.5 happiness from this policy. That's free happiness. That. Let's keep it on normal for now. I need to remember to put it on local readiness if we ever go to war. Social policies, balanced social approach, social repression. Have more have less ethnic divergence, less happiness, but also more slavery tolerance. You know, if you really want to play the tyrant. Leader election system is also fun. Election by merit, plus 50% recruitment cost, but gets one more skill level. Or by loyalty, which means it costs more, but their experience gain. Or costs less, sorry, but their experience gain is. Taxation level, balanced, very high, high taxes, low taxes, you get the drill. Educational system, bleh. So currently we're on neutral education. Happiness, you have this one. That one, which I am going to pick. I like it. And this is something which ISB adds, which is the balance aspect of it, which actually makes your crises harder or easier, which I'm going to just keep on normal for now. Purge prohibited. I'm going to allow purging. Slavery prohibited is fine. Orbital bombardment can be put on full. We don't really care. Free migration, 9. Resettlement is allowed. Alright, so let's talk about our government type. Neural network administration. It gives you research speed plus 10%, research station build cost minus 50%, which is just really overall extremely powerful. This government is an advanced form of materialistic autocracy, where powerful computers are used to calculate the most efficient ways to govern. All aspects of the state are geared towards efficiency and the acquisition of new technologies. Really something up my alley. Quite up my alley. So, what do we start with? We have colonization straight off the bat, that I know. Let's start with fusion reactors. Food consumption minus 10%. That's fun. Something that's added by a mod, but that doesn't really... Oh, I didn't have quality. And... yeah, why not? Why not, Zoidberg? There we go. One thing I dislike currently, you cannot remove your last design. This is base game. I have checked this. This is base game, and it is horrendous. I dislike it so much. I cannot now decide for myself when I want to discontinue a design. It's stupid. I'm really waiting for a mod that will allow me to just delete the damn things again. Or for a mod that will make this UI more visible by removing the pictures and just making it a list. Like this. Tiny Planets mod. Very nice. Very, very good. Especially when you're running 2 mods that add ships. It gets cluttered. And that's one thing that, you know, is currently a problem. Let's just clear these. This is what the effects of some of the edicts, by the way. And let's make this nice planet into size 25 for testing purposes, so I don't have to do a lot of like crazy stuff. Okay. So a couple things that get added straight off the bat that are right here. This is absolutely useless, by the way. You have to build your own population. So if you build this one, you might get some use out of it, which is fine. But you're mostly going to be building this one, which doesn't really benefit from a robot maintenance facility anymore. What are you gonna do? What you gonna do? His allies real quick. This is what Alpha Mod Plus does. It gives you more station slots. Really useful. I'm gonna rename this into subunit into no, not Sorvet. Corvette unit. I can't type. Sure. Thank you. I removed this blocker because I don't really need it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. This port build Corvette unit. Thank you. And let's just go.
Research complete.
Oh, you'll find yourself no match for us. What are you? No! 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 Alright. Oh, this is gonna suck. Oh man. What I'm thinking of doing is ending the episode right here, restarting the thing, doing the entire introduction of things in a different style. I will upload this obviously and not give you the trouble of having to listen to me explaining all the basic things again. Something I can do, I think, is explain a few things further. We've talked about the expansion plan in the first few episodes of this series. Leaders, just to give you an idea of how many leaders that adds. So, see the difference between level and quality. Oh, next to military isolation. Bloody hell. Wow, that is so unlucky. Oh man, something you'll find almost immediately that is different is I can recruit mercenaries. One of the best units in the game, but expensive in comparison to even the Gene Warriors later. And their maintenance is 4 as well. Quite ridiculous if you compare it to like the 0.12 a defense army and the 0.26 an assault army does. That's wow, ridiculous. Anyway, I will see you in a different synthetic empire in a different location, not next to a bloody military isolationist. Fuck me. Oh my god, in the next episode. So thank you all for watching. And if you liked this series, please like and subscribe and give me any feedback if you have any. I mean, feedback is always helpful. Always helpful. Again, thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.